what's Uncommon Fossil? Taking a look at a Gholdengo EX deck, I really love Stage 1s, and Stage 1's EX are very appealing. The HP solid on these, 260 HP on this, which is not bad at all. And then it's got a terrific ability, coin bonus. It draws 1 card per turn, and if it's in the active spot, you draw 2. So you want at least 2 Gholdengos and play 1 in the active, 1 on the bench. So that's the 3 extra cards. You're drawing 3 cards per turn, plus whatever else you get going. So that's very nice there. And it's got an attack that scales quite nicely, so you can one-shot anything, make it rain for 1 metal energy. And by the way, I love 1 energy attackers as well, because now I don't have to worry about energy acceleration. And that's really good, because look, attacks that need multiple energies are good as well, don't get me wrong, but you need some energy acceleration. This doesn't need that, so another thing we don't have to worry about. It does 50 damage per basic energy card you discard from your hand, and there are good cards to get energies into hand, so it works very, very well. So 4 Gholdengo EXs, 4 of the basic Gimmighouls, 3 of the 50 HP one. Obviously, that's not good if you see Dragapult EX, but it has the Call for Family Attack, which is very good. And then 1 copy of the 70 HP Gimmighoul with an attack, but you're not doing a lot with that attack. So that's just 1 copy of that. Could play a 2-2 split as well. I wouldn't go less than 2 of the 50 HP, just because Call for Family can be very good. And then have a couple of tech support Pokemon, as well as another attacking option. So the one that's just strictly a really nice draw engine is a 1/1 Dunsparce line. It's got the runaway draw ability. You can draw 3 cards once during a turn, and if you do that, you shuffle this Pokemon, all attached cards into your deck, so very nice there. We can attack with it for 3 energy. We don't want to, but perhaps we might need to. We also play 1 copy of Radiant Greninja. It's obviously a Radiant, so you can only play 1 copy of that, but it does 2 great things. You discard an energy, draw 2 cards, so it gives us a very easy engine, 2 more cards per turn. And then we can attack with it, the Moonlight Shuriken, for water colorless, discard 2 energies. It does 90 to your opponent's Pokemon. Very, very good there. And we do play, I will just jump ahead to it. We do play 1 copy of Canceling Cologne, so if you gust up a Manaphy, you can take that out and hit the bench as well. And to power up the Radiant Greninja, or to power up the Palkia itself, we play Origin Form Palkia VSTAR, 280 HP, very nice there. And its attack is good, Subspace Swell for 2 water energy, so that's 60 plus 20 more for each bench Pokemon. So it can be the best attacking option in some games, but then it's got the Star Portal ability, which is super awesome. Once during your turn, you can attach, or once over the course of the game, that is, you can attach up to 3 basic. You can attach 3 water energies from your discard pile to your water Pokemon any way you'd like. So it can go to Palkia and or Radiant Greninja, and so that is very, very nice. So all these 1/1 lines and 1-ofs with a 1/1 to Dunsparce, 1/1 Palkia VSTAR, 1 Radiant Greninja, something's going to be prized, so you just find out what's prized early on in the game. You want to pay attention to that, and then just work with the cards you have. You should have enough pieces in the deck to make things happen. All right, energies. 4 basic metal energies, that's what we need, metal to attack with Gholdengo EX, but 7 basic water energies. We don't care what we attack, what type of energy we discard with the Gholdengo when it attacks, so therefore that's why the water's fine. And of course Palkia needs the water, Palkia accelerates the water, and that allows us also the option to attack with Radiant Greninja. So 7 water, 4 metal is a number of energy count that I find to be very good for this deck. All right, getting into the trainers. Pokemon first, I guess. 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, you know what that does, very good. We play these 1-ofs, so a Heavy Ball, very good there. 4 Nest Balls, all right, we have, Palkia VSTAR, as well as Radiant Greninja, that we can't get with Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so Nest Ball is good in the deck. Also, then do play, though, for Buddy-Buddy Poffin, because we want to get those Gimmighouls into play, as well as the Dunsparce. So, and then 3 Ultra Balls, we have the evolutions. Then we also play, I think this is the first time I've used it in a deck, I'm not positive though, is Hyper Aroma. You search your deck for up to 3 Stage 1 Pokemon. That's really, really good, right? You get 1 or 2 Gholdengo, you can get, and of course you can get your the Dunsparce. You cannot get Palkia VSTAR because it's not a Stage 1. It's VSTARs are a distinct stage, so just don't think you can get. Just remember you can't get Palkia VSTAR with it, but it still brings a lot of value. In the past, I played Prime Catcher in the deck, which is certainly another option as well. But I think this just makes the deck a little more consistent. And with any deck, consistency is a huge, huge deal. 1 copy of Super Rod, put back some Pokemon or basic energies from the disc pile into your deck. Just good all around there. All right, just kind of start walking through the list now. The rest of the cards. One Counter Catcher, really good there. Two Pokestops, which is why a card like Prime Catcher, which is good, is even better in a Pokestop deck. It gives us another engine. You discard the top 3 cards in your deck. If there are any items discard that way, go into your hand. So you don't get supporters, you don't get Pokemon. So we just have to be aware of that. But it is good. And of course, bumping stadiums at times is good in the game as well. 1 copy of Energy Retrieval. This one's cuttable, I would say, but I like having the 1 copy. You do put 2 basic energies for the discard pile into your hand, right? We need energies for the discard pile into the hand. We do play 4 superior energy retrieval. This is the better one. It is superior after all. It says it in the name. You get 4 basic energies, but you have to discard 2 cards from your hand to get it. But yet we need to this energy churn is what this deck does. So we need superior energy retrieval. I think that the 1 basic and the regular energy retrieval is nice in the deck as well. 2 copies of Irida, search for a water Pokemon. We've got Palkia, we have Radiant Greninja, and also get an item, so good there. 1 Pal Pad, reuse a supporter, plus we're losing supporters with Pokestop, so Pal Pad, very important. Maybe a 2nd copy, I don't know, but you can get one is enough. So, and I'm not sure what I'd do for deck space to put a 2nd one in, I say. 1 Boss's Order, really good. 1 Press a Turo Scenario, good as well. 2 copies of Trekking Shoes. This is a card that maybe if you wanted to put something else, like another boss or something, I would consider cutting. Trekking Shoes, you look at the top card of your deck, you can put it into hand. If you don't, you discard it and draw a card. So just a little extra draw, but, you know, which makes the deck a little more consistent. But, you know, something else could certainly replace that. Let's see, 1 Lost Vacuum, just goes in a ton of decks. 1 Roxanne, really good. Once your opponent's taken 3 cards, shuffle, you draw, each opponent player shuffles their hand in their deck, you draw 6, your opponent draws 2. 1 copy of Iono, and I already mentioned the Canceling Cologne, and then 4 Earthen Vessels. We need energy. Earthen Vessel gets the energy from your deck, so just really, really good there. So that's the list. It's not a crazy list, although it's a little, you know, it's not the exact 60 of other decks also, but I like, obviously Gholdengo is good. I like it. Palkia, I think you just need Palkia in the deck. It was not that Palkia obviously has been around in the deck for a bit now. It was an idea I would have never thought of, but it really works well. And I do like the Dunsparce, so you could have something else like the barrel in the deck instead or something. It's nice having some other engine piece as well. So the Dunsparce or the barrel, something like that, I do think the deck wants. So anyway, that's the 60. I think it's a very solid deck and fun to play. Let's go take a look at the deck in action. All right, see what happens here. I am using a new microphone today, by the way. I just got a new mic yesterday. I did a little test with it. I thought to me it sounded better than the old microphone. But you can let me know in the comments if you notice a difference, assuming you're a regular listener, right? To have something to compare to. How's the sound to this compared to my old microphone, right? Some of it's, part of it, how I sound is, that's how my voice is, and there's not a lot I can do about that, for good or for bad. So, all right. This deck takes a decent number of mulligans, but didn't happen this time. It doesn't take a ton of mulligans when it happens, but there's a decent number of games when mulligans happen. All right, Pokéstop, Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Nest Ball. It's all pretty good here. Manaphy. So they're going to TM Evolution, and I get that. So let's see. I will grab Radiant Greninja. All right, I have the Dunsparce as well. So I want to get him down. I want to use my Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Get down to... Wait, what? 2 Gimmighouls are prized? That's just horrible. I didn't notice that. I paid attention to the Dunsparce situation stuff, but 2 Gimmighouls are prized. That's not a happy occasion, I gotta say. I will use my ability here. And I'm going to use Pokéstop, I think, just because it tends to be pretty good. I don't have Metal Energy, so I might not use it. All right, got a Heavy Ball. That's good. 2 Water Energies in the discard pile is pretty good, too. Oh, actually, I want to get the 70 HP Gimmighoul into play, right? That's what I want. And I will call for Family and get the Palkia into play, right? Because he's going to be good, I think. This all could go... Oh, I can't attack this turn. I'm an idiot. All right, that's fine. But if my active gets knocked out, I do get I do get a 3rd energy in the discard pile. So that's the benefit there. Forgetting that I was going first, right? honestly, which is terrible on my part. But I'm okay. I wouldn't have attached active, but it's not terrible either. Right, so they got Lost Vacuum and a Nest Ball, and they lost. So they play Roseanne's backup. Okay. So Rotom V, so they're just going to probably Rotom V this turn. They're not going to Team Evolution, so I might be able to take a prize this turn. Obviously, energy on the Gimmighoul is not what I wanted. I will do this. I do want to get... I need to start evolving. That's what needs to happen here. So, get Palkia and get... my A-Spec is prized. I was wondering about that. That's very, very, very... and a few more varies bad is what I'd say, right? So I have energy... let me think here. I'll grab this, I guess. I got to think this through here. So I want to do this. What do I have? 3 waters. I'm going to have to recover some energies is where I'm at here, honestly. So I'll do that. So what am I going to get rid of here? Do I get rid of 2 energies here? I'll do that. I have the Rod. I have Super Energy Retrieval. It's not terrible. I'm going to grab the Dunsparce, and then I'll grab a Gimmighoul. No, I'm going to grab the Gholdengo, because the Gholdengo gets me 2 cards. Dunsparce gets me 3. So Gholdengo's almost as good, and he is the guy I want to attack with, so that part's pretty simple. So give me, give me 2 cards. All right, not terrible. Let's see what I get here. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll attach. So I'm attacking. I want to take a knockout, I think, here. I don't love this spot, though, do I? Honestly, I'm a bit confused at the moment. So, all right, I'm gonna just grab. I'm very torn. I don't love the way I played this turn at all. I'll take the knockout here, and leave myself very vulnerable. But we'll see what happens. So take the knockout. Okay. Yeah, it was a weird sequence there, honestly. I didn't have a linear plan for that turn, I gotta say, and I meandered all over the place. So they're gonna hit into my active, smack the bench. Can I one-shot them? That's the question. Can I one-shot them? And I'm guessing that might not happen. So they get the rare candy, then they'll get the so what they need Neo Upper Energy, right? It's what they must play in the deck. I mean, they could play Mila as well, right? Although they don't have any fire energy in the discard pile, but Mila would work as well. But they used Arven, right? So that's not going to happen. So they could get any 2 cards they want. One of them has to be Neo Upper Energy, though, or else they're not attacking. Well, they could Jet Headbutt, but they don't want to do that. So I'm going to see Neo Upper Energy into play here. I got to imagine I need to knock this guy out this turn. That's what needs to happen. It's plain and simple. Well, I wonder if they're going to go for the Dunsparce or the Gimmighoul. That's really the question here, for sure. Take out the active this turn, and I have a chance in the game. Don't take out the active, and I think I'm done this game if I don't take out the active. So looking through the deck, so they've got to grab any 2 cards this turn, one with Pidgeot, one with Rotom V with Forest Seal Stone. Counter Catcher. Okay. What are they going to hit into? They're gonna gust up the Palkia maybe. And then if they take out the I assume they're gonna take out the Dunsparce since they're doing a gust here. Because otherwise, because once the Gholdengo goes to the bench, assuming they don't knock out my active, then I'll get to draw one with the Gholdengo, which is why I assume they gust up Palkia, because that puts me in the worst spot, I think. All right, taking out the Radiant Greninja. All right. I mean, that one I'm okay with, honestly. I'm okay with that. They may take out the Dunsparce, or they could take out the Gimmighoul. I mean, or they could hit it the Gholdengo and knock him out next turn. That's not horrible either, I will say. So Lost Vacuum, I'm going to get rid of the stadium there. So the TM Devolution is scary too, because they can potentially wipe out a bunch of Gimmighouls. Now, it only gives up one prize, but if they put like this guy's a 50 HP guy, so they put 5 damage counters on him, the TM Devolution next turn, I devolve and get knocked out. But I have to get the knockout 5. I need 7 energies in hand, so that's what has to happen. But TM Devolution gets the knockout, and they only need to put on they only need 1 energy for that next turn. But it's not terrible. I've got to get the knockout. It's pretty simple, right? I will evolve this guy. I will do this. I could, if I were to get Turo into hand. All right, well, how much energy do I have? So I have 9. So I've got knockout. This is very good here. It's a little scary for next turn. I'll put him into play. Do I need Rod here? So I need super energy. Do I need the super energy retrieval twice? Is that what I do here? 1, 2. So I need what? I said 7. So I need to use 2 of these guys. Let's think here. I'm gonna grab 3 cards. All right, that's not bad either. But I'm not behind on prizes, so I want to. I'm gonna get rid of Lost Vacuum in this. You can get a counter catcher, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm doing pretty good damage there. Doing 200. Do I want to evolve the other Gholdengo? That's one of my big questions here, right? I'll get rid of the Iono and the Rod, because the other cards I like a lot. Maybe I'll ditch the PokéStop, keep the Iono. I might want that next. No, I don't think I want Iono. Giving up the engine piece is the scary part, right? But 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do more than the knockout, so I can attach an energy on the bench, and I can take the knockout, which is the big deal here. So take the knockout. Look, they can attack again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But this is the good thing. I do one shot their stage 2 EX. They have to do the extra work as a stage 2. They have Pidgeot EX, which of course is tremendous. Got Heavy Ball, drew back the Heavy Ball. There is one more Gimmighoul in there, but I don't think I need him into play, and I don't think I probably want him into play because he's 60 HP, so they can take him out too easily. I think they could TM devolve me. I don't think they want to. I actually wouldn't. It's not terrible for me. I still have Rod in hand, so I'm okay with that. Obviously, they take out my active as long as they can evolve and attack, because they put the 60 damage counters on him last turn, with their thought being they're going to hit into him, take him out. They'll put 60 damage counters onto the Gholdengo EX. On the bench, I assume I probably do send up that Gholdengo with if they damage him, though. I think I'll have to think about that. So, okay, Ultra Ball. I assume they have Rare Candy in hand. Their sequencing was a little confusing there. They have Kieran in deck, which is good, switching or more damage. So Rare Candy, but they don't have. Can they power themselves up this turn? No, they cannot, right? They cannot power themselves up. So that's really nice. So I think I want to... Well, Palkia is very nice. I don't... All right, so I want to... I mean, I have the energies, so I can get a bunch of energies here. So let's think this through. I'll draw 2 cards. All right, Trekking Shoes. Okay, that's good. Let's see what I hit with Trekking Shoes. Yes, I'll take this into hand. That's 2, and I don't have to discard anything. So now I have 6 energies. I take out... I think I take out the... Well, maybe I should take out the Dragapult, right? Just really punish them, I think. I think that's the play there, right? I need what? I need 7, though, right? Which I can get there. Let's say I discard him. Get rid of Buddy-Buddy Poffin and Heavy Ball. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 8. I just need one. I need 1 energy in deck, though, right, to make this work. So let me make sure 4, 5, 6. So let me make sure. Am I going to keep the rod? I need to ditch something. I'll get rid of the Ultra Ball, I guess. I think I have the energy. I'll just make sure. I don't have any. Okay, so I thought. All right, so 8, 9. I guess I have 1 energy prize then. Okay, so that's really important to know. So I'm doing how much now? 200. So let me just grab these 2. So I don't have knockout, right? I'm at 300. I will take out the Pidgeot EX, just really send them into a bad place and get rid of all these energies. I can attack with Palkia next turn if that's what I need to do. It's been far from a clean game, honestly, and I haven't played Gholdengo in a while. I played a tiny bit testing before recording, but obviously not enough because I am all right. Got the Hyper Aroma, which is very nice to get. So I would like to evolve this Gimmighoul on the bench if possible. I just played the 1 boss. I do have... Okay, we'll see what happens here. I mean, I draw some cards. That's the good... I got Irida. So how do I work this? I kind of need to win this next turn. I don't have to win this next turn, but it'd certainly be nice to, right? That's what I'll say. I think I send up Gimmighoul because he gets me 2 cards, right? If I were to Pal Pad, I could Pal Pad back in. I mean, Irida does have some value. I draw a card for turn. I could get... right now I don't have... There's no water Pokemon to get, though, right? So I'm only getting... So if I get Ultra Ball, I have to discard the 2 cards I get from Gholdengo, right? So, well, I draw for turn, sorry, and I draw 2 more cards. So I get 3 cards in hand. So I could Ultra Ball, and I keep a card. So it partly depends what I mean, I have to see what I top deck, and I will send up... I assume they have the knockout. If they don't have the knockout, then I'm really liking my position. So we'll see, but they're struggling here. So they're just thin in their deck, right, at this point. What's their rare candy situation? 3, so they have 1 rare candy left, and they don't have Pidgeot EX in deck probably, though, right? There's 2 copies. It's probably a 2/0/2. That's what most decks play these days. So, all right, they got the Rod, so that gets the Pidgeot EX back in deck at least. We'll see what else they put back. I'll call up the, okay, Radiant Charizard. Radiant Charizard's, of course, very good. But Radiant Charizard, I should be able to take out, right? I should. What's my rod situation? I have one more superior. That's 4 energies. That's 200. Let's think. He does 6. Let's see. Palkia 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 120 plus 6 is, I think I'm at 180 with Palkia. Now Palkia doesn't take out. Oh wait, so wait, does that might take him out, right? Counter catcher. All right, they're stalling me here. Oh, they're not. Okay, they're just hitting into me. Okay. So I'll send up the Gholdengo without the damage. They can't win next turn. I like that I don't lose. See what I hit here right now. I'm doing no damage, but give me some cards. Okay. Not overly useful, but not shocked by that. If I see what I get. That. Okay, so Irida, what do I do here? I guess I smack into them. I don't really want. I mean, I guess I just get Superior Energy Retrieval. It's very tricky, though, right? Very tricky there. And then I probably just I can. I think I can knock him out with Palkia next turn, right? Okay, so I will. And I'm going to Buddy-Buddy Poffin, I think, this turn. Decided that that's part of my play as well. 1. I'm going to chuck all these energies back into the deck, I think. That's my play there. Okay, so that's not terrible there. So I do 200. Palkia is still pretty good for me. I'll drop down to Dunsparce. That's a prize they can take, but they can't. That's okay, though. That's okay. I think I like the engine for next turns, my thought. I will attack. And I have outs next turn, right? So that's okay. So do 200 damage. They don't really have another attacker. So this next turn, I think they have to attack with Dragapults. They have to get the big attack. They don't knock me out. We'll see what happens. If they hit into me, but they... Okay, so they're doing 230. Oh, they have Kieran. They knock me out, though. Right? So they can knock me out with Kieran. But Palkia can power himself up. I think he'll get the knockout, I believe. So I think I have game here. It's been a sloppy game. Pidgeotto, okay. I mean, they could, even if they Roxanne me. If they Roxanne me but don't knock me out, that's where it gets tricky, right? Although I do draw 3 cards. All right, they're going to Iono me, which is actually worse than Roxanne, right? So I whoops, almost knocked over my drink here. But they're not going to knock out the Gholdengo now. I don't believe they can. They needed to play Kieran, which I don't know if they had. They played that already. I assume it's in the discard pile. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Kieran. So does 30 more. So they'd be doing extra 60. But so we'll see what happens here. I draw 3 cards. If they play counter catcher, then they take out the Gholdengo. But I think I just sent out the Palkia, right? Actually, they take 3 prizes. So then I'm in trouble. Okay. So I need to get a little fortunate with my draw, right? So I give up the prize on the Dunsparce. That's the downside to what I did. But I need to win this turn, right? It's very simple. I need to win this turn. And okay, Nest Ball, which isn't bad. I think I want to. Let me draw some cards here. I could try to Nest Ball to thin, but if I get Rod, I might want to Okay, well, that gives me game. I'm pretty certain there, right? I think he does the damage I need. I don't think I have anything to Nest Ball, but let's take a look. Oh, Gimmighoul's nice. And I think he just takes that. I think this just gives me game. I believe. So I'll put 1, 2 there and just stop with that. I will Turo scenario the active. I believe I did. Yeah, I'll slap him down, take the knockout. So pulled it out with the deck. You know, look, I got off to a better start. I think the advantage with this deck has is the stage 1 deck, right? Dragon Ball DX, very good. It's a stage 2. And the fact it's a stage 2, I think, is what probably cost them the game at the end. I was able to just keep things going easier. I could stream my attacks being a stage 1. And I really do that's one of the big pluses to Gholdengo EX. All right, see what happens here. The first game I recorded was definitely a sloppy game. I definitely misplayed. I had one blatant misplay where I just grabbed the wrong Pokemon with Nest Ball. I'm pretty sure if I'm keeping the game straight, I did that game, but it was a game that showed the deck, the good, and some of the struggles with the deck and the upside. So I think it's a game I'm probably going to upload. So it was a longish game. So just, if I can get one more solid game to show it off, taking a mulligan, which what do I play? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I play 7 basics. I have the 4 Gimmighouls. I have Radiant Greninja, 1 Palkia V, and the Dunsparce, I believe. So taking a couple mulligans, taking 3 mulligans, so more than usual. Honestly, it kind of probably averages 1. All right, let's see. What am I, first or second, by the way? I'm second, so Call for Family is not bad. I need an energy, of course, for that. See what happens. Ooh, Teal Mask Ogre Pond. So what am I up against? It's a Dragapult or Raging Bolt? Probably Raging Bolt, but yeah. So this is scary. This is scary because they can blow me up very easily. So I'm not loving this spot. Not loving this matchup. So we'll see what happens. I assume they're going to take out my active. I really don't want to attack with the water Pokemon. I don't think either of them, right? I don't think Palkia VSTAR is not going to one-shot things. It may be able to one-shot the Teal Mask Ogre Pond. But I don't... Well, wait. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I think it gets to 260, right? Let me think. 5, 10... So that's at 100 plus, 200 plus 60. Yeah, it gets to 260, I believe. Okay, now I don't one-shot that either. So we'll see what happens. They're going to take a knockout this next turn. This is awkward. This is very, very awkward. So I think I dropped... my Dunsparce is prized, so I get 2 Gimmighouls here. I'm not loving my spot at all. So I'm gonna... This is pretty bad. I'll do this. I don't love the Palkia V. Okay, those aren't bad cards. I don't need Canceling Cologne, so I want to... Do I want to call for family here? I don't even know if I do. I'm gonna, I think, get a Radiant Greninja down. I'm gonna Nest Ball Radiant Greninja and play first. Ooh, what do I have? I have 2 Gholdengo EX's prize. Well, that's not good. That's not good. No, I'm not liking that at all. Which also means I have a big problem taking knockouts. I think I have 3 basic Pokemon prized, and that's gonna my Palkia can't do enough damage. I think I want to get the Palkia into play though. I'll get the Palkia into play. I will attach to Gimmighoul on the bench and pass. And we'll see what happens. It's not great. Look, it's not terrible. My prizing's not good. I have one Gimmighoul prized, I think. I have 2 Gholdengos prized, and I have the Dunsparce prized. That's my problem. I'm not even sure about the Gimmighoul. It doesn't matter. But 2 Gholdengos and 1 Dunsparce, right? I believe is my situation. And so it's going to be I need to get some prizes going. They're going to knock me out. I mean, they're going to knock me out because I'm very weak here. So let me think here. I didn't PokéStop, did I? Would I have 2 waters? I think if they take the knockout with, let's see, what do I need to get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 100, 160. Can I get to the number? Can I get to the day? If they don't bench anyone else, though, I'm not sure I can get to the one-shotting TMS Ogerpon with Palkia. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, well, the only way to knock out him, the Raging Bolt, is with Gholdengo. And here they're going to take out the Gholdengo with the take out Palkia. Okay, well, that makes my decision-making much easier. But if I take the knockout here, I'm okay, right? So the question is, can I take the knockout here? I have 2 energies. I need what? I need 6 energies. I have access to 3. So that's not bad. I have Superior Energy Retrieval. So let me Hyper Aroma first. Okay, boss, but I don't want to use the boss. So I need energies is what I need. Just want to thin things out here. Do I... Let me hold off on the PokéStop. Let me use my ability first, and maybe I'll draw as well. Let me draw 2 cards here. I just need, what do I need? I need like 1 energy, right? No, I need 6 energies. Okay, I need 3 more energies, sorry. So that's 2. Okay, that's good. Bench this. So I have 3, 4, 5. I'll use PokéStop here because getting energies I want at least 1 energy to be discarded. That's exactly what that's awesome there. So I will. Oh, let me draw my card as well. Okay. So I get rid of. Wait, what do I have here? I've got 4. So I have access to my 6. Okay, so I'll get rid of this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have Earthen Vessel. I'll get rid of the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, I think. Yeah, I'll get rid of him. Well, yeah, I'll get rid of Nest Ball, actually, now I think about it. 1, 2. What do I have in here? I have Dunsparce. I have a Gimmighoul. Maybe I grab both those guys, drop them into play. Because both of those could be useful this next turn. So now I have the knockout. I'm going to drop down these guys because I see now it's a question. It is a questionable play. But the downside is because I'm probably going to have Superior Energy Retrieval. Right, because I need like a whole bunch of energies every turn. I take 2 prizes though, so look. They took 2 prizes first, so I'm behind the prize race. They're a deck that generally sets up very nicely. Okay, so that's why. So I'm glad I dropped the Dunsparce. And it was possible I drew 2 Gholdengos as well. Obviously, I would have liked to have hit at least one a Gholdengo and a Dunsparce. The Dunsparce would have been probably optimal. So they have boss here. Okay, looks like they're not planning on attacking this turn. Maybe, well, they're going to have to switch, right? Because That's the quest, right? At this point, they're not going to get 3 energies on one of these Pokemon. I mean, if they play Energy Switch, they could attach and then Energy Switch. They don't get the knockout though. So they get the Energy Retrieval, which of course is very good, very crucial for their deck. So Raging Bolt, they haven't used Supporter yet. So I mean, that's their goal, right? To attack with Raging Bolt and take the knockout. If they take the knockout this turn, then they're just one prize away from the victory, and I'm in a lot of trouble. I think it's definitely their advantage. So their turn right here is really key in the game. I mean, last turn was key too because I had to get the knockout. But this turn, if they don't get the knockout, I think I like my position. We'll see what happens here. I do have boss's orders as well, so taking out the I need 5 energies either way, so I'd rather, unless they attach a tool, of course, the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. If it stays at 240, it's the same number of energies to take out 210 or 240. Okay, what do they get here? They failed. They were just going to look to stall something, I assume, which could have been the Radiant Greninja, I assume. All right, so we'll see what happens here. Tails, double fail. That's good. Obviously, I really hate these coin flip cards. They're awesome when you get them, right? Essentially, boss's orders on an item is busted, but then their back-to-back turns, they were dead cards, right? They did nothing for them. So just too swingy at some of these coin flip cards. So what are they going to send up here? So are they just trying to survive the hit? Is that their plan? I don't think they can knock me out 7 times. Need 1 more energy, right? I think. Right? Okay, just getting rid of 2. So they're... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they'll knock me out next turn. But I have what I need. So I need... And I have the energies in the discard pile that I need. I know that. So let me start drawing energies here. Drawing cards, I mean. I think I want to keep the Dunsparce if possible. 2 there. Oh, that's nice for sure. Let's see what I get here for an option. No, I'd like to get an energy if possible. Lost Vacuum. Oh, that's actually good too, right? So that saves me an energy, the Lost Vacuum. So I think I want to do that. Rod. I don't think I need Rod this game, do I? Let me think here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what I need. So I need Superior Energy Retrieval. I'll get rid of Ultra Ball. And I'll get rid of... Do I keep the Rod? I kind of like the Rod. I'll get rid of the Irida. I might want to get rid of the boss. I got to think this through. So I need 4 energies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now I have 5. Right, so I need to Lost Vacuum. What do I get rid of here? I think I'm going to keep the Energy Retrievals and maybe the boss. Well, I got rid of the Pal Pad, right? So if I ditch the boss, I don't have boss next turn. I don't think I need boss for game, though, right? I'll get rid of the boss. It's a little bold, that play, but no, not that. Not that. Get rid of this. Get rid of the tool. I have easy knockout now. So now I just take you out. It's definitely my advantage, I think. Like I said, they weren't able to take a knockout last turn. I was able to knock them out. So that's a big turn, right? We're 2 prize decks, 2 prize attackers designed to take out multi-prize Pokemon. So now that's very good. So, and now I don't need the Rod with that card really. So, because now I draw a whole bunch of cards on my turn. They could Iono me. I won't be happy about that, but see what happens. They may be able to knock me out. I think right now I get 6 energies in hand though, right? I ditch my boss though. So if they attach the tool, I don't know if I can do it. There's 1 tool. They're down 2 tools. I don't know how many tools they play. They might just play 2 because 2 is enough for a lot of games. It's a matter of deck space, right? More tools is better because it really makes it tough to get to 300, for sure. But how much deck space can they devote to the tools? I'm not sure what the numbers are. So they got, okay, they lost the Radiant Greninja. They lost Boss. They want to take out my active, though. That's what they want to do. They haven't used Supporter yet, I assume. And they should get this knockout. I mean, if they get the 2 energy attached, they have the knockout, because that's just where it is. As long as they don't get the tool attached, I'm liking my spot. I get a ton of energies here, right? I have a ton of energies, so I think I get the knockout. Even if they get the tool attached, I'll have 3 Gholdengo EXs, and I'll draw a whole bunch of cards, right? So I might just draw my, well, we'll see. I need to draw my 6 energies. I have 6 energies, so that actually gets me, 6 energies gets me to the knock. No, I need 7 because I have to attach, and I need 6 in hand, right? I just need 5 in hand, so now I have game on board at this point. So this deck has, so it's gone well. At the turn where they missed the knockout, obviously swung the game. So that was where they were ahead of the race, and they fell behind in the race. And there's really nothing that will change that. So just draw some cards. That's all I want to do. First, Palkia, VSTAR, Roxanne. Don't want a Roxanne because I have great cards here. I'm just going to kind of grab cards. I'll just grab. It won't take that long to work through this. I will Superior Energy Retrieval. That's great for sure. Superior Energy Retrieval. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. As well as Energy Retrieval, which gets me all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should get me there, right? So I'm now at 150. Don't attack yet, because that would cost me the game probably. I mean, they're going to get the knockout this turn. Their following turn, I'm pretty certain. So boom, take the knockout, get the win, and worked out very well that game, right? As long as I click all the energies. So there we go. So also showed off why like every deck and format basically plays a Lost Vacuum. That was really key. I probably could have taken I might have been able to take the knockout without the Lost Vacuum as well. I would have worked the turn a little differently. So, I guess that was what might not have been completely straightforward, that I might have been able to win without it. But, okay, so a couple games, different games, shows the strength of Gholdengo. Look, the deck can definitely, it's a little, it's an uneven deck, I guess, is the downside to it. If you don't get the Gholdengos set up, that's a big part of your draw engine. That's partly why I like to play the Dudunsparce. Just a 1/1, but it just gives a little more engine, right? In the Dudunsparce, you get it into play. You leave it so you need it. I like that a lot about it. Radiant Greninja, of course, is quite nice. Works with this deck. Palkia, very solid deck. Solid set of attacking Pokemon. And, it works well because I think the 2 games that I'm going to upload show the strengths of the deck. One, up against a Dragapult EX deck, which is a very good deck, maybe a better deck in some ways, but it's a stage 2 deck. This is a stage 1 deck. It's a stage 1 deck that only takes 1 energy to attack, so it's much easier to stream attacks. And then saw its power up against the Raging Bolt EX deck, which is a basic, so easier to set up than this, but they weren't able to they missed a knockout along the way, whereas I was able to take a knockout that turn. And so it still is able to put big pressure on pretty consistently. So Gholdengo EX, a little inconsistent, right? But super, super strong, and certainly encourage you to take a look at it. I think this is a fun deck, a beefy stage 1, single energy attached attack, knock scales up to take on anything. Just a very appealing Pokemon. Let me know your thoughts for how this 60 could be changed, because there are obviously ways the deck list can be modified. And let me know your preferences. And, probably will look to do some Gholdengo down the road at some point with some different options. Have fun, play some Pokemon, and take care.